friends and musicians and fellow Mando Crucians. My name is Jerry Rosa, and I am absolutely proud to announce to you that I have finally put together my How to Play a Mandolin DVD. And I know there are hundreds of others out there and many other choices, and there's a lot of really good ones out there. I take nothing away from anybody else that's trying to teach you how to play a mandolin. Mine, I believe, stands on its own in a totally different way. I am self-taught. I learned to play the mandolin in a totally unique way, and I say totally unique, and I really do mean that. I played in front of Butch Baldessari, Sam Bush, Roland White, and several other big mandolin players at a mandolin workshop back in the mid-90s. And they all looked at me with this strange look on their face saying, "We've never seen anybody play like that before." Well, you fast forward all these years, and especially over the last 15 years, I have refined the process and have been teaching many youngsters and elderly folks too. My youngest student, I believe, was 8 years old, who learned by this method, and my oldest student was bumping 70 at the time that they learned. I have since had older students than that. The 70-year-old, just to give you an idea, is playing in a band out in California, so she's done very well. The youngsters, I've had them with national recognition. So I'm not here to brag about that. What I'm trying to explain to you is I do have a very cool way to learn how to play the mandolin. It's so much easier than anything else that I could compare it to that I just would like to urge you very much to try this. If you've been struggling trying to learn mandolin, this will help you. And actually, I'm doing it an injustice by calling it a mandolin training video. It's really a how you think about music training video. This is what the key to the training is. I teach the mandolin in conjunction with the Nashville number system. The Nashville number system, when you think about it the way I think about it on the mandolin, makes music make sense. I promise you, this is not a bunch of hype. I absolutely promise you that you will understand it. The light bulbs will be turning on, and you will have one epiphany after another. I say this with, and I hope that you don't think it's a big boast or a brag. I say this just because I know how my students have reacted over the last 15 years. Here's how I surmise it. It took me 30 years to really understand how simple music is and how easy it is to really play it on the mandolin when you apply the Nashville number system with the way I was self-taught, with the way I think about the music and the relationship. Everything I teach you, I promise you, is totally common sense. You don't have to memorize a lot of complicated things. There's no counting on your fingers with the typical Nashville number system, none of that. Everything is right on your mandolin, and it's always in the same relative place all the time. This is what makes it simple. It's a totally different way to think about your mandolin. Rather than scales, I'm not going to be teaching you scales, although I could teach you scales if that's what you want to learn, but that's not how I think about the mandolin. It's completely different. I really urge you to give this a try. Thank you for listening to me. Hope to talk to you down the road.